Hey, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Tracy and I am a girl with plans. Today's video is a goal setup video and I'll be setting up my goals for September. All right, you guys, yes, it is time to set my goals for the month of September. I think I'm gonna switch things up this time. I might try to be a little bit more simplistic. This is my first year ever actually goal setting, goal planning of any kind. I'm not talking about just writing it down and decorating it and making it look pretty in a planner. I mean, ever. So this is all new to me and I'm still kind of trying to figure things out. I know the kind of general goals. I set goals at the beginning of the year and those are goals that I definitely want to strive for. But I'm still kind of working on ways not to get overwhelmed when I set my monthly goals. And if you saw my other goal videos, you're probably like, well, your goals seem simple. Even though there were a lot of them, they seem simple. Yeah, that's true. But I still got overwhelmed or I just ignored them altogether. So I would say August probably wasn't the best month as far as my goals go. I'm still doing pretty good in my personal development type goals. So I'm not really struggling there, but those are kind of easy / fun goals, I think. I don't have anything too difficult in that area, but my other areas I am struggling with. So we are going to kind of narrow the focus in a little bit. So I'm not going to have an expansive, I don't know if I'm going to have, it still might appear to be a lot, but I think I'm going to come up with more action plans rather than goals, if that makes sense. And I am literally winging this. So we'll see how quick this video is. I'm trying to keep these videos short. I really do promise, but I also don't want to edit out stuff that I think may be useful for you, which a lot of you are probably saying this intro was completely unnecessary. So sorry guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I wanted to bring out this book. I bought a few of these functionally chic books from Live Love Posh. And I probably am going to go back and end up buying the whole collection because I absolutely love them. So this one is functionally chic. And basically the way these functionally chic, I'm sorry, this one's Orange Blooms. I already said it was functionally chic. But the way that these functionally chic books work is they have function and florals. And they are all in the same, color palette, which is why this is the Orange Blooms. And then you have purple, you have pink, you have blue. I think the purple and pink may be sold out. Green, yellow, red. I think I listed them all. Pretty much your RG Bibs type things is what you have. I am an affiliate for Live Love Posh, so you can save 10% by using my discount code AGWP10, and I will have that discount code and the link down in that description box. All right, so I was kind of looking at this one because, this is a weird time of the year, September. It's still 90 degrees in a lot of places, but we're thinking about fall, I mean, all your stores have Christmas stuff up. So we're definitely in the fall mood. So I'm leaning toward that one. See, there's plenty of boxes. That is super cute too. It has your yellows and your oranges. That is definitely autumn. But I feel like, this floral is definitely transition. Oh, look at that one too, guys. And then you have those. So I'm thinking either these might be, ooh, I think I might go back actually and do, I think I'm going to do these. I think I'm going to do these. This will be a very sweet spread, very sweet. As always, when I do the decorating portion of this, because the focus is more on my goals, I do speed up that part. So I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to throw some stickers down just to make it look pretty. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to start talking goals. All right, you guys, so I still have some florals left. I also have some pretty big pieces of florals left, and I'm gonna probably use them, but I need to go ahead and throw some stickers down first. I'm trying to find my title page. which I had out. Here they are. Here we go. So I made these a long time ago. Just the September goals. I think I made these just in Microsoft Office and then saved it as a image file. And I think I did, or maybe I just did it straight. I don't know if this is gonna work. Like, is it gonna like cover it up enough? Maybe. And then I put it into my Cricut design space and cut it. I can't remember. I think that's what I did. Maybe I just put it straight in my Cricut design space. Of course, that's what happens when you do these things a while ago. So basically when I switched to this planner, this is a Go Getter Girl planner, I went ahead and changed how I was doing my goals. So what I had previously been doing was just using a Happy Planner vertical layout. So I didn't like make headers or anything. I just used the actual planner. But now I'm getting all fancy because I have these blank spaces. So I went ahead and made this for the rest of the year. All right. So there's a couple of ways we could do this. There are plenty of boxes in this sticker book that go with these colors. So as you see, here are a lot of boxes, all different sizes. So I have these. I have plenty of my header boxes, have check boxes, y'all. You rarely see those. I don't ever see those in anything. I think Live Love Posh might be the only ones that does it. I know she has like fall bucket list and things like that in some of her planners. Oh, that's making me want to use it, because I was going to say the other option would be just to draw my own boxes. Like I have plenty of, I might even have a more, I know I have a more orangey. This one is more of a peachy one, but I'm pretty sure I have a more orange one. Or maybe that was the orange one. I think that is my orange one. All right, but see, like I have these, so I could always make boxes with these and then just write in them. But I'm thinking I want to use some of these. I don't know. So what I usually do is I usually make header boxes, but I actually don't know if I have to because I have these. You guys might have remembered this from a few Plan With Me's ago. I have a different set as well as just black and white that has different headers on them. The headers that are on the newer set actually are more applicable, as far as I have decided to kind of change some headings, but these kind of match and I want to use them because I don't want good stickers go to waste. So I know I'm going to keep my personal development section. I am going to keep, so I have socializing and relationships. I might merge them both here. I'm not going to do professional development in this planner right now. I think I'm going to just skip that for the time being. So what I'm going to focus on this month is I'm still going to do my personal development. I said that was doing good. That is very boring. I will skip through most of that as I put all that stuff down. But, you know, I don't want to forget about it either because I do need to stay on track with it. All right, so we have that. I said I'm not going to do professional development. I feel like I should stick to finance to some extent. And then socializing, which we will kind of combine with the relationship. So maybe, I don't know, I'll use one or the other. And then wellness, and then maybe leisure. Socializing and leisure could be the same too. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to simplify it. Okay, something was bothering me, so I had to readjust and then I ripped it, but whatever. So what I think I'm going to do is I still think I'm going to do my subcategories, but it's going to be not really subcategories. I'm going to kind of write my goal and then my action plan. Again, for my personal development, it's not really like that. Let me see. Because you guys know I like bringing in these checklists to kind of, if I want to do so many different things that month. So like reading, I am going to trim this to make it 4. and I need to clean these scissors. These scissors had a little bit on it, but not as much as it was. All right, so this one's gonna be reading, and I don't know why I'm putting the checklist down first, but I am. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna use some boxes. So we are going to use some boxes. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna actually use my new fancy pen. I think I might have busted this out in another video, if I can get it out the box. It came in a box, y'all. Yeah, so this is a Bastion. I don't know if I'm saying it right or not. Bastion pen. It's super fancy. It's one of those aluminum pens that's supposed to last a long time. I received it a few weeks ago. I have been using it and I do like using it. They were kind enough to give me a discount code for you guys. So I will link that down in the description box as well. All right. So I'm going to read four. So I want to read more than 4 books. So that's where the 4 comes from. And then the next one, I guess, I'm trying to think, guys, because like, so then, so I can do those. I know what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do something different for this one. I'm gonna add these cute little check boxes here. Again, I'm being all extra because I have this cute, adorable sticker book that I want to use. Okay. So basically to learn Spanish, my handwriting is not very great, but that's okay. It's to do Duolingo daily and then to watch Spanish language TV show. That is it for that one. I'm gonna have 2 more. I'm trying to think, guys, because here is the issue. So, again, I always start, like, I don't start far enough over, I feel like. So it kind of puts me in a little, like, I feel like I could have shifted everything over, but that's okay. All right, this one. So I'm going to Italy in October, so I also need to start basic Italian phrases. It's really learn basic Italian phrases, and I said phrases. So I'm gonna do Duolingo. I don't know if I'm gonna do that daily or not, because I need to keep up with the Spanish. So I don't want to lose the Spanish, but I do want to throw in some Italian. I am sorry about my handwriting, guys, if you are trying to read this. And then the only other thing I had, and I think I'm gonna throw it down here because I just feel like my wellness is gonna be a little busy, so it's probably here. I'm just gonna say journal daily. Let's do this one 3 times a week. Okay, I think I'm gonna do Duolingo unless I can figure out another way to learn basic Italian in like a month. Basically, I just want to learn like how to ask where the bathroom is, where water is, you know, stuff like that. That's what I'm trying to learn. Okay. Probably should have put finance down here, but I cannot move that anymore. That is like, okay. So this one, I need to save. I mean, isn't that a goal of everybody's? So I need to save money, right? So this is going to be interesting. So I think this might be the only goal I have. I still need to get back into my IRA account. That's been just kind of sitting there not doing anything for a long time. So I need to get back into that. I think that was like a consistent goal for like a while, and then I kind of like did a little bit to it and then I did nothing. I still need to like move stuff around in there, but I don't have the brain power, I don't think, to do that this month. All right, so what I need to do for savings is I need to set up a budget for all expense types. And this is pretty much, I have a finance planner or a finance section in one of my planners. And basically I just need to go through this month, and maybe we'll do that on camera when I set up the monthly. And I just need to like come up with a budget for all of the types. So I have been tracking my expenses in my finance section for the past 2 months. So I should have a good idea of how much I have been spending on food, on gas, on things like that. So I want to budget for food. I don't really need to budget for gas. I'm probably not going to budget for gas. Like I'm not driving around aimlessly, but like food, I probably do need to do a budget because that might help me not snack. Like I just won't buy the snacks because veggies are expensive, and if I buy more veggies then I can't buy snacks. Stuff like that. But I need to set a budget for like a lot of my frivolous spending as well, which some of it could be considered frivolous. Some of it is kind of on that cusp of frivolous versus kind of essential, like when you talk about clothing and stuff like that. So yeah, so I need to do that. And then I need to start a savings for 2024 travel. So I'm hoping to go on a pretty big trip in March of 2024. And that is going to be a pretty big expense. So yeah. Oh, journal daily. I don't know what this checkbox was going to be for. I mean, isn't that just, did I do it or not? Should I just not do this? I put that little box there. Let's go back and do this checklist. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't have any action plans for journal daily. Like learn Spanish, I have action plans. That's what they are underneath of it, with the little check boxes are the action plans to kind of like learn that. This is kind of the action plan, learn, journal daily. I guess if a goal was to like, I guess it might make more sense if my category was like, focus on mental wellness, and one of those actions was to journal daily, kind of thing like that. That's kind of a better way to think of this. But whatever. It doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, if you're one of those people that likes to know what things are for, that would be a kind of better way probably to categorize it and make it make sense. All right, and then home, there are some things that I need to kind of sort out. So what I need to do, all right, what color are we on? I'm just gonna do orange again because I don't have anything else for finance. But I'm gonna start here with the home. And I'm gonna do fall projects. The first action plan is create project list. This is more of the goals and like how to do it. So I need to create the project list. Then I need to, do I want to say like due dates? And then I'm just going to put on here to declutter and destash. That's always going to be on there. Okay, that's it. I can actually go ahead now that I have this big old space and probably like throw on this big old floral. Right there. Because why not? I'm already, and then I have this little piece I'm gonna put at the very bottom. Look at that. Okay, now we're gonna flip to the other side. All right, so I know I had said like quality time has always been one, but I feel like, I don't know. I have a very, like, you know, pretty much I'm an only child, so like I do spend time with my parents, probably not as much as I should. But I don't know that I want to put that in my goals. I just feel like that's just something that probably should be a part of my routine anyway. So socializing, I'm going to put reconnect. That's always on here. And then that is a goal. So this does kind of make sense when you talk about goal planning. Didn't I say I was going to do things differently and everything is kind of coming up the same? Sorry guys, so sorry. All right, I'm gonna do this a little bit different. This is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna do, so I need to reach out to more than 3 friends. I say friends, but that could be like friends, family, associates, just 3 people. And then I'm going to do this to kind of like check it off. So I can check that off when I'm done, but this kind of keeps track of how well I'm doing. Okay. And then I'm going to do another one. And these are going to be the same. So it's going to be like the organize, 2+ social outings. That probably should be 3+. I don't know, because wasn't that where I was? I think I had upped it. Not that I've been doing great with it, but for some reason I felt like I should up it. But I guess we'll just keep it where it is. Maybe I should change it to 3. Let's change it to 3. We'll change it to 3. Okay. And like before I had like broken this down to like, oh, I need to do 2+ social outings with friends or something like that. And then I had a separate one where it was like, oh, I want to go to like an outdoor festival or do something like that. And I think I'm just going to combine them. I'm not going to make, like I said, I'm trying not to make things overly complicated. Just trying to keep things simple. And then I'm going to just write something as a quick reminder to myself. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to say, get out of the comfort zone when it comes to socializing. So I'm just going to put that there in a box. Right? Don't y'all think so? Don't y'all think that's a good idea? All right. So now I am going to find my headers here. And for health and wellness, I am not going to like set my workout goals and stuff like that like I have been. I think I'm going to set those on like a weekly basis and my fitness planner. I don't really want to put that here. So basically I'm going to do a general one, which is be healthier or something like that. I don't know. There probably was a better way to write that, but like I didn't brainstorm this beforehand. I just kind of wanted to go off the cuff. Plus, I mean, I've been creating these goals now. Like I said, this is the 9th one I've done this year. So it's hard for me to think outside. So it'll be interesting for next year to see how I'm going to change these up. All right. So to be healthier, I am going to put, here are my action plans. So like last time I kind of, you know, like I said, work out and stuff, but then I kind of broke those down even further. I'm not going to break them down further here. Like I said, I'm going to break those down in my actual fitness planner. So like this one, I'm going to just say move daily, but I'm not going to break down like I did last month, 3 strength training, 2 cardio, yoga, meditate. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do that in my fitness planner. And I'm going to have to do that I'm going to have to do that weekly. I cannot do that monthly. It's just too much. And I need to like hold myself accountable per week versus per month. I need to meal plan and prep. You know what? I have been keeping that as one category, and I have not been like successful because I haven't really been meal planning. I have been prepping some, but we'll see. All right, and I had been doing it where it was like a weekly thing, but I've been doing the check boxes where if I do it off for that 1 week, I check it off. I ain't doing that this time. All right, so vitamins daily. That is something I definitely need to get the ball on. And then balanced nutrition. And I think I'm gonna say decrease sugar, decrease processed foods, increase veggies. Okay, there we go. That is more kind of, there we go for the whole type of action plans and action steps. That's kind of more in line with what I was thinking when you talk about stuff like that. All right, so for leisure, so I have the organize the social outings here, so I don't think I'm gonna do that, but I do kind of, it's hard because I feel like this month is so busy with my vacation coming up. So I think for my goal is I need to think, I need to go ahead and do 2024 travel because I need to make that happen, and it's going to be happening. It needs to happen sooner rather than later. So for 2024 travel, I need to make a list. That's more of like a pro-con list. And then I need to look at my budget, which is over there, but I'm putting that here too. And why did I spell that wrong? Budget. And then the last one is I need to make a plan for booking. So basically I'm going to be making a list of here are the places I want to go, you know, kind of like I've done in some of my travel planning type stuff. I do have some videos on that where I've kind of, you know, it was more like cruise planning, but I need to make a list where I am kind of breaking down the places that I'm thinking about going, what needs to happen to make that a reality, stuff like that. I think I'm gonna end up cutting this. So that's what I need to do. And then kind of guess pros and cons, because like I said, one of them is a pretty big investment. But the other thing that I'm thinking of is like Go Wild 2024. You know, it's like that is also an investment, especially when I'm looking at taking this huge trip only a month prior. And I'm like worried that I'm kind of getting wrapped up in all the hype that I'm seeing online. So that is one that I really need to sit down and think about. I need to think about because, you know, I will be traveling solo, so I will be looking for like roomies and stuff like that. And I almost feel like, you know, I'd rather kind of get an idea of how that's going to go sooner rather than later. So that is one of the ones that I kind of need to figure out. Now, like I said, if I go on the March trip, that is going to take priority over like Go Wild. But I feel like the March trip is more like I'm gonna go because it's a place somewhere I want to go, and it's something I've been thinking about for a while. The only thing that was holding me a little bit back is I would be like a solo traveler, but it is a group trip, so at the same time that's not that bad of a thing. But yeah, the Go Wild is really, that's kind of a big thing there, because that's one of those things that I'm just so torn about. Like, is it more FOMO that it's on my list or not? And I feel like that needs to be decided pretty soon. Do I want to put this here? I can put this here. I kind of want to put this here because there's a big box. Let's see if I can lift this up. Yeah, so I don't know if anybody else out there is thinking about Go Wild. If you don't know what Go Wild is, it's a huge planner conference that a whole bunch of people, like at least 1,000 people go to. So it's a way to kind of connect. Did I cut this wrong? Y'all, I totally cut that wrong. Oh no. What is going on with me today? Can I cut this any differently? Y'all, I'm just not gonna have a floral there. It's fine, but yeah, that's what it is, and it's pretty pricey. It's got a pretty the conference itself has got a pretty big price tag, and then you have to consider your flights and your hotel. And the hotel price is kind of the norm. I think it's like $250 for the hotel. It's a really nice hotel. But you know, it's more economical if you can split it, which is definitely the way I would go. But yeah, I just gotta figure out if it's something that I really, really want to go to, or if it's more of that FOMO. So that's kind of where that is. All right, guys, that is it. I thought this was gonna be a little bit different, but then once I started getting into it, the only things that are really different is I kind of set this up where I didn't get too in depth, because like I said, I'm gonna go more in a weekly. I'm going to kind of do my fitness and wellness more on a weekly basis and those specific planners. Fall projects is a little new, and it's more about me thinking them out. That's pretty much what this is. I need to think out my fall projects, put it to paper, so that way I actually get them done, because my spring projects didn't really happen this year, and I don't want to say that come winter, like, oh, I didn't do anything for fall. And I feel like usually fall, even though I have a pretty big vacation right in the middle of fall, but I feel like fall, the weather is usually okay to kind of get projects done, whereas the spring, it's kind of iffy. It can get hot really soon, really fast, to kind of nip that in the butt. So yeah, that's what that is. Like I said, finance and leisure is all mostly about travel. But yeah, this is pretty simplistic. I was a little chatty, but that's how these videos go. I'm sorry, guys. I do hope you still enjoy them, and I hope you stick around for future ones. Because who knows, maybe after I come back from my October vacation, I'll have like an epiphany and want to change everything around. We'll see. Again, I use this sticker book, Functionally Chic, from Live Love Posh. I will have a link to this particular sticker book as well as my discount code down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how your goals are going. Are you kind of still working out? Are you still working on your 2023 goals, or are you kind of, I know this is the time of the year where it gets a little difficult because you start thinking about 2024 goals. You know, I mean, it's very hard because we kind of excited and almost want to start fresh in 2024. So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm always kind of curious whether people are kind of like, okay, I'm going to continue to try to go strong, and then, we'll just start back over in 2024, which there's nothing wrong with that. You do you, people. I mean, don't worry about what anybody else does. You do what you want to do, but I'm just always curious. All right, guys. So that is all I have. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. And if you are not already subscribed, I would really, really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. That is all I have for now. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, evening, or night. Until next time. Bye.